People don't want to give me any time to relax. I'm always bombarded with all these chores, you know? So many things I gotta take care of. I gotta take care of myself. I gotta take care of my culture, my community when it comes to just hip hop and, movies and writing poetry and staying self aware, staying socially aware of my environment and what goes on. That it's gotten to a point where it's like, yo, man, I keep getting better at what I do, and it's like, yo, man, these old heads, it's like they want to take me out the game. It's like they don't want me to, like, you know, do my thing. They don't want me to express myself. It's like, yo, we not in 1978 or 1988. You know what I'm saying? We in 2018. Things are different. Things have changed. They don't want to accept it. It's like with all this going on in the world right now, it's so easy to just get caught up in the system and to just act delusional and to get so caught up in all these lesbians and all these gays, being predators, you know, and to just get caught up in the whole gym lifestyle, and the whole hipster lifestyle or the intellectual lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? And to forget, like, what the struggle is really about and what it's been about, struggling to make ends meet and to get through the week when it's like people all in your business, people being nosy, people want to front, they want to brag about, how big they are and how cool and important they are, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, people they're not really open to communicate, or it's like, yo, we not really on the same wavelength, or it's like, yo, we're never really, open to communicating, and it's like, man, I feel like my generation growing up, it's like, man, it felt like we were almost having too much fun. We were in heaven. We were in heaven, from just everything, like field trips, cartoons on TV, birthday parties. Oh my God, we had it all when we were young, innocent, just having fun, music, fashion. We had it all. Everything was so dope. Everything was so awesome that it makes you wonder, like, oh my God, did we lose our way? Have we lost our way? I'm talking about people born in 91 up to like 95 and grew up in the late 90s and the early 2000s. We had Kids WB, we had Cartoon Network, it's like somebody just came along and was just real bitter and spiteful. So all the fun that our generation was having, and was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pull the plug on Kids WB and Cartoon Network and Disney cartoons. I'm just gonna pull the plug on all of that, and it's like we had so much. It's like, were we greedy? Was it greed? Cable, video games, toys, technology? Because there's third world countries they don't have any of that. They don't have any of it. It's like, yo, are Americans really as spoiled as other countries say we are? And it's like, but we bust our ass, we work hard to the point we have headaches, we're exhausted, no energy left, Like literally, like we're just exhausted, you know? And it's like, yo, don't we deserve to have, all the cartoons and, the movie channels? I mean, didn't we deserve to have all those cartoons and, you know, all that stuff? You know, all the all the clothing stores, the supermarkets, our fashion, you know, all the rappers that we admired and that were like cultural icons, even though they were bragging, even though at a certain point, it got to a point of lust with all the booty shaking that was going on in the videos. But it's like, yo, were people looking at us like Americans are irresponsible, they're hypocritical, they're violent, they're lazy, they're vulgar. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, man, like we're happy to be alive. Excuse me if I wanna, if I wanna party hard, if I wanna work hard, play hard, excuse me if I just wanna, enjoy my time on this earth. Cause, I never know when, that's gonna be it. And it's like other people, there's other people in other countries and they doing, they not doing so good, they trying to like survive on, you know, just a little bit. And it's like, yo, it's like, did we really have it too good? Did we really have it too good? Because it's like, yo, just just look at like how most of us were living. We were living pretty good, pretty decent. It's like I feel like a lot of us started off, probably living in brownstones and then like I know like there has to be like a few of us who just ended up living in apartment buildings or low income housing. Like we started off real good and then things got worse and worse. People raised the rent and it felt like, oh, you're never gonna have enough to like pay the rent and try to do good for yourself. Don't even think about moving out your neighborhood, your urban neighborhood, to somewhere safer and like, oh, I'll just move out of my suburban neighborhood into your urban neighborhood, because I would prefer that, so I can feel more comfortable, and it's like, man, is that what's really going on? What's been going on? Were we being too empowered by what we were seeing on television? Like we had a lot of powerful role models and just people to look up to. It's like the things that they represented was like intelligence, class. We had Bill Nye the Science Guy. We had the Magic School Bus. We had so many things that just kept us, in tune and just kept our minds constantly, wanting more, and it's like people actually took their time, you know, with what they were developing and bringing to the public. We had Carmen San Diego, Where in the World, Where in Time, you know. We had so many shows. We had Fat Farm, we had Rockaware, Echo Unlimited, and it's like all that stuff just vanished, disappeared, and it's like, man, it's not gonna come back. People reminisce, get caught up in a nostalgia, and it's like, yeah, that's cool. All that is cool, you know. We even had a Buzz Lightyear cartoon. Imagine that going from computer animated movie to like just a regular animated cartoon, you know? And it's like we had One Saturday Morning with Recess, Pepper Ann. We had Kids WB with Pinky and the Brain. We had so much Static Shock, of course, you know. We had Pokemon, you know. We had that show that used to come on PBS Kids called Reading Rainbow. We had Zoom, and the list just goes on and on. We had so much, and it's like, man, we really had it good, and it's like somebody just pulled the plug. It's like it was all snatched from us. People want to blame, you know, the money, capitalism, but I think it's deeper than that. I think it's just got something to do with, you know, I think it's got something to do with just like the fact that in America, like you can get a whole lot of stuff. You can get a whole lot and not have to feel bad or feel guilty about having it. You know, you can have a lot of food to eat. You can have different options on what to watch, what to wear, you know, and it's like we don't have to feel guilty about any of it. And it's just so sad. It brings tears to my eyes, you know. It gives me chills too, you know, just going back, looking at how things used to be, you know, how things used to be, you know, when you could come home, watch cartoon Fridays, you know, you just used to enjoy life, you know, Sunday night, Wonderful World of Disney, you know, just used to enjoy life. Saturday, Proud Family. Come on, man. Like, life was really worth enjoying. We had a lot to look forward to. And I feel like it's so sad because in this day and age, what do we really have to look forward to? It's like, man, is this generation, this new generation, just getting dumbed down? Like, my God, pray for us, please. Something needs to happen. Something, a miracle. God, Lord, have mercy.